It's not how it's meant to be. I talk to homeschoolers all the time, and right about the time that hormones flood their kids' brains, it collides with curriculum in a way that causes homeschool mom, homeschool dad to kind of freak out a little bit, because what they were doing when the kids were little and cute and wanting to color and do all the fun things doesn't work anymore. The kids are disengaged. They roll their eyes, they huff, they puff. And parents mistakenly believe that it's them, that it's the curriculum, when in fact, it's the child screaming for attention. Do you see me? Do you hear me? Do I matter? And this is the time in homeschool that a couple things can happen if you don't get the help that you need. Number one, you'll quit. You'll think, oh, I can't do it. Can't teach my middle schooler, don't want to teach my middle schooler, not gonna teach my middle schooler. So you put them on a bus and you send them to school thinking it's going to be better, when in fact, they're about to get chewed up, spit out by the world. Not good. Number two, you can grind through it thinking that, oh, if I just change curriculum, if I just do more of this, less of that. I'm telling you, one of the things that I struggled with when we first started homeschooling was the limiting belief that I had to do it all on my own. And the challenge is that I knew nothing about homeschooling before we started homeschooling. So how on earth was I gonna homeschool successfully, even though I had the full support and guidance of my husband? How was I gonna make it through when I didn't know anything? I needed help. I needed counselors. I needed coaches. I needed people that had been there, done that. I'm telling you, if you're at that stage where your kids are still little, know that there is this stage coming sometime between the ages of 8 and 14 where the curriculum is going to let you down. It's going to let your child down. But it's not because the teaching materials are bad. It's because your child is going to have this desperate need to be seen and validated. It's my favorite stage of homeschooling. Oh, I did it badly. We have 5 sons, did it badly the first time, did a little bit better the second time. Man, by the time we got to our 5th son, I was a pro. It was awesome. But I've been coaching homeschoolers now for over a decade, and it's almost always an issue. There are those magically wonderful kids, and I say that with like tongue in cheek, that don't go against the flow at all. They just kind of ride the train of education, and they don't buck against anything, but you're connected with them. You like the same things, you go in the same places. So they don't falter, but most kids falter right in that time. So anyway, I'd like to invite you to the top of the page. There is a free thing about helping to save your middle schoolers, and I would love to see you on the inside.